Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Hunter Murphy, and I'm excited to share the strategic direction for my business, Empanada Bliss. We currently operate 4 food trucks across Boston, but as the market becomes increasingly competitive, it's important to rethink our mission, vision, and growth strategies. So today, I'm going to walk you through our business identity, target market, unique positioning, and SWOT analysis, as well as our goals and action plan for future success. Thank you for joining me. Let's get started. Our Empanada food trucks have been serving customers throughout Boston, but with the rapid growth of both food trucks and fast food restaurants in the city, competition is becoming increasingly intense. So, to stay competitive, we need to clarify who we are as a business and how we can stand out in this crowded market in Boston. The presentation today will cover our mission, vision, SWOT analysis, SMART goals, and the steps we'll take to ensure long-term growth and success. Our mission at Empanada Bliss is simple but powerful: to bring the authentic taste of handcrafted empanadas to Boston by delivering fresh, fast, and flavorful meals that celebrate Latin culinary traditions and create connections within diverse communities. This mission emphasizes not just the food itself, but also the cultural experience we bring to our customers. Our ideal customers are young professionals, college students, food lovers, those type of people who are constantly on the move and looking for convenient yet unique meals. They value authenticity, affordability, and variety, which makes empanadas the perfect choice. With trucks located in high traffic areas around Boston, we're able to reach these consumers where they live, study, and work. And in addition, our menus appeal to adventurous eaters who are eager to explore new flavors without spending a lot of money. What sets Empanada Bliss apart is our focus and specialization. Unlike many food trucks that serve a mix of items, we specialize in empanadas, giving us an authentic edge. Our rotating seasonal flavors, such as buffalo chicken empanadas, or we have a vegan black bean option, they keep our menu exciting and fresh. And then compared to traditional fast food restaurants, we offer a unique cultural experience. Our trucks provide speed and convenience for people on the go, unlike sit-down restaurants as well. Alrighty, let's jump right into our SWOT analysis. SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So we're going to start with strengths and weaknesses. Um, our key strengths include an authentic product that is unique to the market in Boston. We're flexible and mobile since we operate from food trucks, and we have lower overhead costs than traditional restaurants. Our business is also community driven, which creates customer loyalty. However, of course, there are weaknesses that come with that. We are limited by the size of our trucks, which means a smaller menu, no indoor seating, and we're also weather dependent since rain and snow can affect customer traffic and or extreme heat. And finally, because we operate only 4 food trucks, our brand visibility is limited to some of our larger competitors, and we rely heavily on foot traffic. Now looking at opportunities and threats. So on the opportunity side, Boston's growing street food culture is a huge advantage for us. There's increasing demand for quick but unique meals, which is something that we specialize in and that we can meet for our consumers. We can also partner with delivery platforms like Uber Eats and DoorDash that will help us reach customers beyond just our foot traffic that we rely so heavily on. We also see opportunities in catering for corporate events, local festivals, and even selling frozen empanadas in grocery stores. But on the other hand, threats include competition from trendy restaurants, other food trucks, stricter city regulations around food truck permits, rising food costs, and the challenge of retaining customer loyalty in a crowded market like what we're facing in Boston right now. Our vision for Empanada Bliss is to become Boston's go-to destination for empanadas, expanding from For food trucks to a recognizable brand that inspires community through flavor, culture, and convenience by 2028. This vision paints a picture of where we want to be in 3 years, not just surviving in Boston's competitive market, but thriving, expanding, creating a lasting cultural footprint in the city, as well as being recognizable to those that walk by. To achieve our mission and vision, we've established two SMART goals. Our first goal is to increase sales revenue by 20% by December of 2026. We're going to achieve this by expanding our catering services, enhancing our digital marketing, as well as social media presence, and building partnerships with food delivery apps. And our second goal is to launch 2 new Empanada truck locations by 2027. We're very, very excited about this. To make this happen, we'll need to secure permits, identify high traffic locations, and recruit and train new staff. Huge project, but we're very, very excited to do that. Both goals are very specific. They're measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound, meaning that they're SMART goals. Alrighty, moving on to our action plan. So I decided to make our action plan a Gantt chart just so we could visualize the timeline and what's going to overlap with what in our planning and phasing out process. But for goal 1, just to remind you, is increasing revenue. Starting from the left of the chart going to the right, we're going to roll out social media campaigns highlighting our new empanada flavors. We hope to begin catering for offices and universities. And then we're also going to negotiate contracts and partner with delivery services like DoorDash and Uber Eats, as we mentioned before. And then for our second goal, expanding to new locations, we'll research and select prime areas with heavy pedestrian traffic, apply for food truck licenses and permits, and invest in training so that our customer experience remains consistent across all trucks, especially the new ones. So by following this plan, we create a clear path from vision to action for what we want to do moving forward. To summarize, Empanada Bliss has a strong foundation to grow in the Boston competitive market. We've defined a mission centered on culture and community, identified our target market, and highlighted what makes us unique. Through our detailed SWOT analysis, we've seen both the challenges and opportunities that we're going to face moving forward. And with a clear vision and our SMART goals supported by the focused action plan that we just saw, we're well positioned to expand our footprint and establish ourselves as Boston's go-to empanada brand. Ultimately, we're not just serving empanadas, we're serving culture, community, and convenience. Thank you for joining me. I'm excited to see Empanada Bliss grow and expand in the near future. I've included a couple of references for what we talked about today, all linked within the presentation here. But thank you guys again. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.